guys, how are we all doing? So Dan from Trading with Dan here. This is our Forex update for the day. If you guys wouldn't mind smashing that like, and we will go straight over to the charts. So Euro US dollar, first. Yeah, you can see looking pretty strong here still. This is on the daily. We blasted through the daily 9 as we spoke about yesterday. So just moved up to basically what was our target. And that's literally exactly where we sat now. So basically in line with this sort of horizontal area we've got going on here. Quite a lot of areas of significance here, and here. So yeah, it's an important level. I don't expect us to turn around and start going down, but we may have some consolidation in this zone. So obviously a big move that needs to be digested. So yeah, I do think we'll potentially play out a little bit of a range in this asset. We can kind of see it more on the 12-hour, although it's looking quite a lot like a bull flag on the 12-hour. But I mean, like I said, I do kind of fancy a pullback to one of these zones at some point to consolidate, or just to play some sideways. Nothing TD wise in either of those either. And then I believe we did get we got the 409 yesterday. And yeah, we've been, well, obviously we're lower than that now, been a little bit weaker. So realistically, just to the upside is just you just buy above those highs if you wanna trade this for more upside. But yeah, but at the moment, I mean, realistically, yeah, we just wait till break above there, or just maybe just expect us to float downwards. Obviously, float being the wrong word for going down somewhere. Pound US dollar cable. Let's go to that daily first. Obviously bullish, gunning for our target. We're still quite a bit away from it. Got a daily 9 coming tomorrow. So yeah, maybe we'll get up to here with the daily 9 horizontal level. Basically from these levels here, I will draw it in because then it's just easier there for you, easier for us to see. That's it. Try and get my words out. Yeah. That's kind of where an aim is. It'd have to have a big move to get it up there today, but it's only the same move it had a couple of days ago. Yesterday, sorry, because this is today's candle. So between today and tomorrow, we could get up there. But yeah, other than that though, realistically in no man's territory, in just basically we've got to decide whether we're going to tag this or whether we're going to consolidate in the middle and range a bit. A lot of obviously the easy dollar trades have been had. We were calling them off the daily 9s, but yeah, a lot of those have been had now on the 4-hour 9, as you can see. So realistically, you want to look for continuation, potentially above. It's really above that line up to the target that we're aiming for. Dollar index, this is the one. I did kind of say that we were potentially going to look for some sort of maybe a back test of this line at some point. I don't know how strong we could be. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously a very, very important level. We've accelerated pretty fast. I mean, at some point we're going to have to digest this move. It went pretty parabolic to the downside. But yeah, I mean, realistically, we could target the bottom of this 9 candle as well as a potential level, but I don't really like that for a level when we've got that one there. Nothing TD wise though to save us at the moment on the daily. Nothing really to save us on the 12-hour, but obviously you'll notice we did have the 4-hour 9. That I said, I wouldn't really want to jump in on a trade based off a 4-hour 9, but that's obviously is holding the market up here. But yeah, I mean, I would really look for I mean, if we are going to fail, I wouldn't look for the 4-hour to hold us up, basically, and I'd look for basically continuation sell below there. But for the time being, I mean, could we get up to here? We could do, but I think maybe we'll have to play some more down to sideways, consolidate, maybe tag it, and then I think it'll just be a bit of a longer process. But nothing TD wise really there, other than obviously that 4-hour 9, which we looked at yesterday. Euro pound on the daily, just yeah, not broken out yet. Not a lot to see here, not broken out. We're just waiting for a break above that range. Nothing TD wise on the 12-hour either, and then 4-hour again. You can just see we're just in this range really. We'll extend and pretend. Yeah, so realistically we're just in this zone, so no real trades here. Moving average posture, obviously good moving average posture. I mean, yeah, I mean maybe we're going to look to come and tag the 21 and then get some real momentum up, but obviously there's our buy above that level there. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, this is one of those ones, isn't it, that it's just in a bit of a zone, not doing a lot really. This would be one you could potentially take trades off the 4-hour, but they've not particularly worked out that well. Let's look at where the daily moving averages are. Yeah, I mean, I would say this is going to come down to the bottom of this range and test the 21. That would be 21 on the daily. That would be my bias if I had to pick one, and then see how we react from there. Maybe we bounce, maybe we break it, but that I would be what I'd be aiming for if I had to pick a direction. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Yeah, I mean, break above here, break above here. Yeah, may probably get us up to here, and then a break above there will get us higher. So yeah, looking relatively good here. Looking like we're going to want to make a move out of this sort of range. Nothing on the TD though. Yeah, I mean, basically what we've got here is a move that we drew in here. So it was off this 9. It must have been a 4-hour 9. So it was a case of once we get above here, trade up to this level, which is what we've now done. Now broke above it and traded up to that level. So, but yeah, we're above this level on the larger time frame. So can we break up and keep going? Maybe we'll just have to monitor that one. US dollar, Japanese yen. Yeah, I mean, this one is gunning for our target. I mean, we basically, it is a target, and then the next target we'll draw in. We drew it in already. So yeah, this is obviously still showing weak. There's plenty of room to run on the daily. Nothing to stop us TD wise. Plenty of room to run on the 12-hour. Nothing to stop us TD wise, and nothing even on the 4-hour. So if we lose this level, guys, maybe we'll run into a 9 and then come back up and back test, or maybe even come back up and break above, maybe. But nothing to stop us here apart from the horizontal, but nothing TD wise, or even, I mean, I would propose to you guys. The fact that maybe we've just seen the bounce off it there, and now we're gunning straight for it and straight lower. Same here, basically the same here in this asset. I mean, yeah, had a little bounce from that level, but yeah, realistically looking at more downside. It must have coincided with something, because I want to join it on. Yeah, I mean, 9 there, is that going to hold us once we've already had a bounce there? I don't know. That's not really a 9 I'd like to buy, but if you do want to buy it for like a reversal and potential move upwards, there's your level. There is your level to buy. Let me just check these moving average postures on the daily. Yeah. This is obviously a bearish pair. This is obviously bearish, but could we bounce into that 21 daily? Is incidentally where I've just drawn the arrow to. Maybe, but it's clearly looking bearish. We've got a 12-hour 9 though as well. So 12-hour and daily 9s, maybe they've got it in them to bounce us up. Obviously the 4-hour 9 bounced us up quite nicely. Back tested it anyway, so I don't necessarily feel like we need to back test it again, but hey, it's not about feelings, it's about confirmations and what the market does. Breaking below here, which we're very close to, realistically continuation down to there. Euro Japanese yen. Yeah, I mean, you can see we've lost the level we're looking at. So yeah, realistically down to here. Not much else to say about that other than that's on a 12-hour, but on a daily, I'm sure we had a daily 9 here too. Yeah, daily 9 and 12-hour 9. So yeah, reversing a strong upward trend though, so you can see these do work. But yeah, realistically here, and if we break that level, I'll draw the arrow, even though we all know the deal. If we break it, then down to there. Moving average posture good though. Are we going to get supported by the daily 21? Maybe. Are we going to get in this trigger zone between the daily 21 and 50? Maybe, and then bounce? Maybe. It's bullish. It's just bullish anyway, based on the moving average posture and the general action. But obviously, we are having a bit of a cool-off. And then nice 4-hour 9 and nice 4-hour 9. Look at those, guys. Look at those. US dollar, Canadian dollar. It is basically bouncing off the 9 and the resistance on the 4-hour. But let's go to the daily. Yeah, and we had the 9 on the daily, and yeah, came a bit lower, but yeah, there's our buy above there. So there is our buy above there. Sorry, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, there's our buy above there here. Realistically, this level. So if you get above here, yeah, we'll probably come and back test this, and then we'll kind of have to see what happens there. Yeah, we had that daily 9. We had this 12-hour 9 came in a bit early, and then we had a 4-hour 9. But remember, 4-hour 9s are my favourites. Obviously, just in some cases when the market's moving fast and hard, I don't want to use them, or as if we've got a daily or a 12-hour one, they obviously take precedent. Daily on the Aussie dollar, US dollar. I mean, we're struggling with this level. We've got a sell 9. It's a big range candle. So yeah. I mean, you potentially could have sold at that resistance, but obviously that's not how you properly trade the 9. But I mean, really, we've got to see what happens here. But my bias would be to come and test here and maybe test the daily 21. Maybe yeah, that would be my bias here, because we have basically lost this trend line, bounced underneath it, sorry, came underneath it and then back tested it, and I would maybe expect downside now. On the 4 hour, yeah, nice 9 at the high in the 4 hour. So there you go. 4 hour again, told you, is my favorite one for trading these assets. Mainly because they come up more often and etc. I mean, here's a 4 hour 9 as well. Look, nice 4 hour 9, bang, and then down again. Yeah, let's look at the daily. I mean, we're out of resistance. Struggling a little bit here. Are we going to come down and test the daily 21? You know that's how we like to roll here. So maybe that's what we're gunning for now. Maybe, yeah. And then a nice 4 hour 9 there. US dollar Swiss franc. It's done, isn't it, guys? We've lost this horizontal, but yeah, I think I did say about this. Maybe a swing failure pattern underneath to the daily 9, and then whip us back up and up to this level. That would I see as a potential outcome here. Nothing on the 12 hour and coming in anytime soon. And the 4 hour nothing either. But there's not really a lot below here, so realistically, it's basically sort of uncharted territory, so we can drop down. But I believe this daily 9 will catch us. Especially if we're somewhere in the zone here. US dollar Brazilian real. Zoom in. Yeah, I mean, this is looking weak. Had a little bounce up to resistance, coming back down again. Nothing TD wise, nothing really TD wise, and on the 4 hour, yeah, we nearly got the 9 there, and then it turned into 1, rejected us, came back tested, rejected again. Right, how's our big short trade doing? It is going for the back test. It is in there, it is doing it, and it's obviously come off the 4 hour 9. Remember the 4 hour 9s, guys. Yeah, so the 4 hour 9, daily 12 hour, nothing TD wise, but yeah, like I said, this is if we get the back test, in my experience, in my humble experience, big selling will come in at this level on this back test. US dollar Turkish. Oh, guys, here we go. Here we go. This is what we've been waiting for, isn't it? So I guess in the Turkish lira is getting whacked. Yeah, there you go. I mean, this will happen when you have a tight range, when you get like crazy movements. Obviously, we broke up, came all the way back down, and then went up even higher again. So yeah, here we go. I mean, yesterday I was saying, oh, shall we delete it? Shall we delete it? But yeah, there we go. We got signs of life. Signs of life, guys. Yeah, signs of life. Obviously, moving average is bullish. So yeah, this is it now. We're gonna expand this range and go to the upside. I mean, I'm shocked, guys. What are we seeing? I wouldn't look into this 4 hour 9 too much, because we've not really had too much of a trending behavior. This is more just a bit of a spike up now, but I guess it is a bit of a trend. But yeah, I mean, it's a big move. Would I expect a big move all the way back down off it? Not necessarily. I expect an expansion up to the upside now. So yeah, even with the dollar weakness, the Turkish lira is weaker. So there you go. Right, there we go. So that's it, guys. Remember, this is not a financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research, and I'll speak to you guys later.